Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Pisces for the month of November. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon sign or your rising sign. Your messages could be there, and if not, simply check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Let's begin. At the bottom of the deck, we see that you've been living with some pain or disappointment, heartbreak for some time here. I feel like it's difficult for you to face the truth of this, what has happened. I feel like you're not happy with your reality, and so you escape to fantasy here. I feel that, and maybe because we have this card of solitude, and she's looking to the past with the world. So something came to an end. You could be reflecting on the letter. You could be having regrets because the diviner is here. The diviner could be questioning someone's motives, could be it could be trying to have clear seeing with regards to what has happened. You could be seeking truth. You could be imagining that you get a letter or news. You're worried about the future. You're worried that you won't be able to manifest something in the future here. It's a card of imagining, planning. All of these cards, you're up in your head, imagining, planning, worrying over things or imagined situations. Maybe you came out of a relationship. You're having a hard time dealing with it, and maybe you feel like, oh, I'm never going to find love, You're struggling, worrying over things that have not and may not even occur. It's a lot of over-worrying, overthinking things. Let's see what's here. It's possible that communication stopped. You could be hoping that this person reaches out to you, that they do what you feel is the right thing. You're comparing things in your mind, different ideas of perhaps what the future might look like. What might bloom there in the future? Someone new? Someone old? And because you have, it's like a blank slate before you. All the cups are empty. But yet you're afraid to look at them. You're afraid of the future. You're afraid of what might fill these cups. You may feel unloved or even unlovable because of a rejection, possibly. You could be trying to shed light on these difficulties that you're having or experiencing. The snake, the snake can rewrite things, changes things, bends the rules. You could be rewriting or trying to rewrite your story in your mind because you're unhappy with your reality. Because see, you have this knight of shining armor, a knight in shining armor here, and you're offering him your cup, wanting to go back to easier times with the doll. You could be remembering old wounds. You could be romanticizing the past, fantasizing about this person coming back. You have the moon, which again speaks to illusion. It can speak to emotions, feeling very emotional. It can speak to your fears. The fact that the devil is also here on this king, I feel it's a fear of expanding, of reaching for something new. Something, I think that something is eating at you. Okay, now with the mice, if there's a little crack or a little hole, they're going to crawl into it. And so you've got this vision or fantasy of what you would like your future to be like, but it may be full of cracks. And everywhere there's a crack, you've got those mice that are going to slip through. And so it's causing all of this worry. Because it's above the ghosts, which is memories of the past, what haunts you. Remembering, haunted by someone or a situation from the past, and you can't move forward because you feel it's unfinished. You're overwhelmed by memory. You could even be romanticizing the past here. The joys of the body, the sorrows of the body. And so you would be remembering and feeling both of these things, because we have also the easier times. So you're remembering both the good and the bad. And you have a decision to make on whether you want to continue to wait for this fantasy to manifest itself. And this is with regards to your knight in shining armor coming back, right? So, or take a new path. And you already have the answer. But it's almost like you don't want to do that. You're too afraid. You're afraid to let go of this, of the dream, the fantasy. You have the crossing here. And, you know, this is your challenge with the bear. The crossing speaks to the inevitable trials that we must go through. It may feel sometimes beyond your ability to overcome. It's why you slip to the fantasy, because you're not happy with the reality. And the reality hurts. It's painful. It brings in a fateful crisis of transition where you are going to have to face your fears, and you may call upon a higher power through this trial. So this card offers a bridge by which to pass over out of this state into another. And to cross it will be challenging for you because the bear is here. You're required to face your fears. There are lessons to assimilate here. And it is also about responsibility and accepting responsibility for the actions and the decisions that we make. But once you make the crossing, okay, once you face these fears, you have good luck waiting for you. You have the horseshoe. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.